suck spam today. Introducing the Broccoli Ain't Greens show.
And I'm your co host, Mr. Wonderful Will. I hope everyone is having a great day. And we just pray that you all have a safe work week. And we just want to say, dedicate this to all the hardworking men and women out there getting their grind on this week. And, we had to get up and pay these bills and take care of our children. So we just want to just say, we love you. And we would just want to pay a little tribute to you. That's all.
Tribute to people, to the working people. Hey, so how do you feel about work? Do you, or anybody out there, any of the listeners, do you actually love your job, or do you do a job just because you have to? Because the more I talk to people, it seems like probably about at least 80-90% of people really don't enjoy their jobs. They just do the job just because you're grown and that's what expected. Right. How many of y'all actually love your jobs?
I know. And to all the critters out there,
you gotta be thankful for your job.
We are thankful for our job because one thing about our jobs that we know it pays our bills.
Like somebody knocking at the door.
I know, right? Let me.
Boop, 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 boop.
Excuse me, folks.
Right in the middle of recording.
I know, right in the middle of recording. Please forgive me for my ignorance. But like I said, you have those ones out there who want to say, you need to be thankful for your job. Why you complain? It's not that we are complaining. That sometimes that a lot of people who have these professions and they're just not happy in it. And they went to the schools, they got all this training, got all this experience, and then turns out it's not something that they really want. And a lot of people just is not happy with it.
Yeah, it's like, you run into people, I run into people that have been doctors, lawyers, all kind of stuff. And a lot of people just do the job because they've been doing it, especially teachers. I got a feeling it's probably 100% of the teachers really don't like it. No, it might be a couple. A lot of people that teach don't like doing that.
And I can imagine those teachers too. But we do need you. I appreciate you. And I do understand I understand the things you go to. And also I understand what a lot of police officer goes through. And I know that when you're working for the public, you just can't please everybody. And everything you do, you can do your best until your whole body and your mind is fatigued. And then people still have bad things to say about you. But we appreciate you because we understand that the dedication you have and that the determination you have and all the hard work you put into it, and we appreciate you.
Man, that ain't even no dedication. Most of the time, it ain't even dedication and all that, man. People just doing it just because they have to.
Well, yeah, basically, when it comes to our survival, you do what you have to do.
That's more like perseverance, just put up with it and do it just because you got to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 'cause a lot of people.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's hard to do something, put your all into it if you're not really into it. But because I got a feeling, mainly people like that work in the arts and stuff like that, or play sports. Some of those people actually really love, if you're a songwriter, musician, and that's something that you do without getting paid for. That's when you really enjoy your work, because instead of going, waking up every day in the morning, getting ready, and you already dreading before you even get there. But if you, like, imagine Jay-Z, John Legend, people like that write their own music and perform and all that.
Right.
You gotta that. It's just easy to enjoy that.
But could it be possibly that is just their talent and they really don't like doing it, but they do it because that's what that pays the bill.
Yeah, there's some people like that too. Even 'cause I know it's been, especially with athletics and football and stuff. It's been a lot of players that didn't like the playing the game, and but it paid them well, and to set them up for the future. Because even in some stuff like that and everything, it's not going to be 100%. Of either people like it or people don't like it, but it's more likely that people will like it. Like if you're doing something in the arts, something in athletics or something. Even like, especially with politicians, a lot of them don't like that either.
But let me add a little twist to it. There are a lot of people who love their job, but the people they work with make their lives so damn miserable.
Yeah, that's same.
And that are a lot of circumstances when it comes to that. Just like you have these assholes supervisors out here just try to make your life a living hell. And you love what you do. You take pride in what you do. And when you take pride what you do, the greatness comes out of it. And then some people see it as like that's a threat to them. So what they'll do, they'll try to badmouth you, say bad things about you. And sometimes the supervisor sees that your greatness and they feel threatened, like, oh, this person might could take my job. So let me just go ahead and put this hell on them and make their lives so damn miserable, like they don't want to come in
You
anymore.
sound like you don't like your job.
I don't. But I love my job. I mean, I appreciate my job. I thank God for it because like I said,
It's more like a job. A job is just a thing. It's not. It's the circumstances around it. That's about like saying, a speaker. You be like, oh, I don't like the speakers. It ain't no feelings to the speaker. It's just, it's just an object. You know what I'm saying? But the job, as far as the job goes, it's just a job. It depends on what they throw into it.
like the key thing you said is perseverance. You have to do it because in order to maintain your way of living, you have to get up early in the morning. Well, some had to get up early in the morning. Some have to go in the afternoon. Then some have to go in late at night to work that graveyard shift. But whatever.
Get that shift differential. You get a shift differential on your job?
Well, I don't work those shift differentials. I go in the morning and I hate getting up in the morning. But in order
I love my job.
Well, I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah.
You take pride in you do. You probably got a flag of your job, a flag flying in your front porch or something, saying you love your job.
I love my job. I'm a rodeo clown.
Yeah, right.
With
Okay.
traveling, they have up with a traveling rodeo.
All right.
And, I'm a rodeo clown.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm a producer.
Produce what?
I rap music. I'm a rap producer.
Oh yeah, what's your MC Gusto?
Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, but but it's all good though. But seriously though, I know a lot of people. You have to get up and do these and deal with this nonsense every day, especially those who works in the public service, whether you police, teacher, firefighter. You could be a correction officer or...
Y'all get all them discounts. They give them people discounts on houses and all that stuff. Like people that do those type of jobs.
It have its perks. It have some incentives, but is it really worth it when you still have to deal with all that nonsense?
Yeah, I know teachers say they have to work like 30 years before they can retire.
I know. And a lot of law enforcement jobs, you got to do at least a minimum of, 25 years just to get a decent retirement. So, folks, I appreciate you, and I know you appreciate your job. You're thankful for your job. We get it. I'm not going to be the one to judge you because you don't like your place of employment, but we understand that.
Post office is always hiring.
Yep, I know. But one thing, and that reminds me of a commercial, Geico. Do you remember when that it was like they was trying to get some type of they need the code for the launch missile, and the person in charge had the password. he was so reluctant of giving the password, but he had to because it was like it's the end of either.
Yeah, they kept asking him, I need your password. Give me your password. And he started mumbling. He's like, and then he asked him again. He was like, I hate my job.
I mean, I'm pretty sure millions of people who saw that commercial probably just bust out laughing because they can relate to it.
Yeah, it's easily relatable because, if you go somewhere, especially like if you go to a barbershop, and one other thing, a lot of people that really like their job are self-employed people. A lot of self-employed people. Yeah, they really they enjoy it because everything's on their shoulders. If it doesn't get done, they can't blame anything on anybody else. You know.
Yeah, you make your own rules.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
make your own
Get
rules.
up, make your own hours.
That is so cool.
Yeah, if you don't hustle, you don't get it. So especially if it's yours, you're more willing to get out and hustle and sacrifice.
But I tried that entrepreneur thing, and I eventually it didn't work, but I was thinking about going back into it soon.
Well, you pimping?
No, I'm not pimping. I'm not a pimp, man.
Oh, okay. No, you just said you just tried it for a little bit.
I don't have to pimp, man. I got
Sell drugs?
No, I don't sell drugs.
What'd you do?
I sell my thing, man. How about that?
So you was a gigolo.
Just kidding.
All
just
these
kidding.
years, I never known he was a gigolo.
Well, how you think I get those wheelbarrow checks, man? Living in a nice condo.
Yeah, man, you are probably, but I know you make about at least $250,000 a year
Yeah, if you subtract that by
in a bad year.
maybe probably about 230,000. Be in that range right there.
Yeah, man, you got a car. I'd stay in abandoned buildings.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, rodeo clown is a pretty good. We got a lot of good benefits because you get gored by the bull every now and then, but
Why?
it's pretty good money.
Why do you claim you do rodeo clowning?
Yeah, that's right.
You don't do that.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Oh boy, go look on YouTube and look up the National Black Rodeo, and you'll see. I used to
Okay.
ride the bulls, man, but I hurt my knee.
Yeah. Okay.
I transitioned.
Yeah, I did.
I transitioned to rodeo clown.
Yeah, and I used to do the Tour de France, ride 50 miles marathon on the bicycle.
Yeah,
I
but you used to do it in your car
Yeah, I know. Motor powered.
on a moped.
Yeah.
That'll probably still count. 'Cause I don't even know if they really pay attention to your bike as much. Plus, you
Yeah.
can be on steroids and do it.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Lance Armstrong got on them roids and was able to do it.
Really.
Yeah, ride the bicycle on steroids.
But yeah.
I
people-
never thought somebody would do that on steroids. Though riding the
What's
bike.
that?
Riding a bike, getting on steroids, man.
What,
I said, I guess
steroid?
steroids good for everything.
The stereo gives you stamina?
Stamina
Yeah.
or stamina.
Stamina.
Oh yeah, it gives you both of them probably. I don't know, man. I don't know what he did, but he got on them steroids and did it. But hey, whatever. Steroids helps everything. You got
Yeah, it helps you, but it also
help your vision, everything.
and it ruin your career and everything
Bad
too.
knees,
Like
yeah, but it's,
ask a lot of NFL players, ask a lot of Olympic participants that lost their name got ruined.
yeah.
But
Hey, whatever.
yeah.
They love their job.
Yeah. When you love your job and that's just the way you do what you have to you would do what you have to do, protect what you know to do for survival. But people, well, like I said, we appreciate you. We know what it takes to get up, to go out into this world, to do what you have to do to be able to provide for your families. You have to pay your bills and to keep a roof over your head. And that's just like a norm in this country right here. And
Don't work, don't eat.
that's what the Bible says. Man doesn't work, he doesn't eat.
Word up.
So, but thank you all for listening in. For again, people, what will it take to get you to subscribe to our show? We need some feedback. We need you to leave your comments in the comment section. Subscribe, man. Subscribe.
Yeah, we about to get on. What's that Vice channel? They about to offer us a show. So if you don't get onto it now, when we get on Vice, don't come calling and begging, wanting to be this and that. Want to be #1 fan. Yeah, 'cause I've been on. I was just up there at the Vice headquarters yesterday. Matter of fact, and I'm telling the truth. But we about to get up out of here, and we'll do something else next week, and
Yeah,
we'll let
let's-
you know.
Let's be on the lookout for
Stay
it.
tuned.
And I will let you know during the week for all the people. Remember
Yeah,
to
you do another commercial.
remember to yeah.
You're
That's
gonna
right.
do another commercial.
I will do another commercial. I do it every time.
Commercials.
Just give you kind of heads up so
Doing commercials.
we just give you some time to think about when you leave your comments and everything and subscribe, people. Hey, we just on our grind. We try to do our thing too. This is all about positive energy. So we just ask you.
Yeah, this is my
subscribe.
job. This is my other than rodeo clown. This is my job here too.
Yes.
I get money from this job.
And we are blue collar workers. We hard workers. We've been working forever.
Rodeo clown is a white collar job.
Since when?
Since I've been in it. I've been in it for like 20 years.
Oh,
Close
okay.
to 20 years.
Yeah, you on that juice again. I see, folks. He
A
can't-
rodeo clown.
He can't handle his
A rodeo
alcohol.
clown.
Forgive him, folks.
A rodeo clown.
He can't handle his
I'm
alcohol.
a rodeo clown.
So we're gonna give him a cup of milk or something to calm him down. So, but all right, folks, we want you to have a great week, and always remember, God is love, love is God, because through all Him, all things are possible. So you have a great week, and we will be back next week.
Man, you the spiritual vitamin man. You like the
It's called Inspirational Vitamin.
spiritual vitamin.
Inspirational Vitamin.
All right, man. That's enough of that, man.
All right.
Peace.
Peace, folks.